of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Knights offense takes the field. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any late.
Oh, a lot of space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Jackson will throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. These guys got knocked around in Big 12 play last year, and that has been a motivating force during the offseason.
Yeah, and you hope it's a motivating force. You hope they were talking about it. You hope it matters to your team that last year was a very big disappointment. With expectations for this squad to end up like they did, a lot of time to stew on it. The whole offseason, Palmer, you better be irritated, and they better come out with some momentum to start Big 12 play.
I think what was so frustrating about this team last year was that on paper, they looked like a team that could compete for the Big 12 championship, but it just didn't show up each and every week. This year, again, these guys look good from a height standpoint, a weight standpoint, a speed standpoint, but they've got to make plays, and it's got to start here today.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Good timing on the quick out. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Still running at the 40. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the...
Lofts one high and deep. It's a big stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Johnson looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
He'll pull it down and run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Oh, he's going to remember that one for sure, man. He did a nice job getting outside the pocket, but at that point now, he's got to be on high alert. He knows this defense is going to be coming flying at him. He'll be doing a better job sliding or running out of bounds the next time that happens in this game.
There he goes. Turning on the Jets. He's inside the 40. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Knights will hustle to the line. Might as well give it to him again. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught behind the line. It's Burke. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And off from the shotgun. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Got the quick pass. And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be first down for Kansas State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Johnson wants to throw it. The quick out. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at it. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to buy time. Lost, the defense is wide open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw it. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Knights are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Pulls it in. It's Thomas.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got enough for the first down. The Knights get it past the sticks. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. First down. Jackson gonna throw it. Pocket breaking down. Now he's gonna send this one deep to the right. Makes a grab on the shot. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Johnson looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. It's complete. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Jackson will throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Fires and picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. There was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The run from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. Bring in the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
The Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Johnson wants to throw it. It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield and down that ball?
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Hunt is in the air. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He wants to change this route. Johnson looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Kansas State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down here for the offense. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Brown will throw it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Edwards. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everything. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Pulled and fired complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Brown wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Knights will call on their punt team. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 25. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Takes the handoff. It's Montgomery.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's running game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Looking for the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights! After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. Providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got the quick completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed over the middle. It's Wade. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The give out of the gun. Makes his man miss. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. This offense has it with really good field position. Tight end finds a soft spot, and he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Kansas State has it first and goal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Touchdown, Kansas State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, Ole Miss and LSU have battled to the final whistle. Here's a quick breakdown. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Finding open areas. Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
It's a seam wide open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They love to pick up this third and really short to give some oomph to this drive. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.